Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This week's parsha is Parshas Vayeira, and this week's parsha talks about how Avraham Avinu would invite guests to his house and teach them about about Hashem, about the unity of Hashem. So the pasuk says, "Vayita Eishel bever Shava." Avraham planted an Eishel in Beersheba, which is the south of Israel. Vayikra Sham b'Shem Hashem. He called there in the name of God, Keil Olam, the Master of the universe. Comes Rashi, and Rashi, classic commentary, explains, Ayidei Oisa Eishel, through this Eishel, which is many different opinions what Eishel is, but Eishel is Achila Shtia Lina, eating, sleeping, and being able to rest from your journey. So you kind of had some type of free hotel. Through this Eishel, Nikra Shmei HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Eloika L'Kol Ha'olam, the name of God was called out, and it was a way of expressing God to the whole world. Why? After they ate and drank, Amalahem, he said, Avraham said to this guest, Baruch Hu L'mi shachaltem, blessed to the person, to the entity of from whom you ate. You ate food. Who does the food belong to? Hashem. You think it's my food? No. This is from the Master of the universe. So the Medrash explains, what happens if the guests said, we don't believe in God, we're not interested, we don't want to say thank you to God. So Avraham said, no problem. You don't want to thank Hashem, that's your business, but you have to understand, there's a bill to pay. If it's not Hashem, then obviously there are other factors you have to take into consideration, and he would give them such a big bill, like when you buy a soda or a drink in the airport. For some reason, it's 2 or 3 times the price. Nobody knows why. 2 minutes out of the airport, you pay $2. In the airport, you pay $5 a drink. Why? Because it's a luxury. You can't have drinks in the airport, right? So they can get you. You go on top of a mountain, all of a sudden everything's twice the price because you're on top of the mountain. So Avraham made the same calculation. You're in the desert, you're in the wilderness, you're somewhere in a place which is desolate. You want to have food, you're going to pay 3 times the price. When they saw the bill for the steak and the restaurant bill they got, they said, okay, we'll thank Hashem. So the Rebbe asks a wonderful question. He says, what type of business is this? Once they saw they don't want to pay the bill, and now they're going to say thank you to Hashem, how does that help? How does that make them thanking Hashem? They're only doing it now because they want to save a bill. Or they're only doing it now because they're forced. They have no choice. They don't want to pay the bill. So he explains it's like this. You have sometimes people that they get caught up with certain things because they're full of themselves. The person's very successful in business, and the person convinces himself now, I am mucho macho, I know how to do this, and I know how to do that, and everything is boom, he's already on top of the world, everything is, he's running the whole show. Then comes a little disaster in his business, whatever happens, some type of bills, some type of emergency, some type of unforeseen problem, and now the person is broken, shaken to the core, he's scared, he doesn't know what's going to happen, he may lose his business, something may happen now. Something changed, and the whole way how he used to make money is not happening anymore. The rules of the game have changed. Things are moving very fast in a different direction. His whole business is threatened. Now he's not the same knakamach anymore. Now he's humbled. Now he's already seeing things from a different perspective. Now he appreciates every business deal that he does, recognizing it doesn't come for granted. Don't take it for granted. So too, this is the same thing that Avram did to them. He scared them by saying, hey, you're going to have to pay the bill. And they go, I don't want to pay the bill. But it wasn't just a tactic, but this was a way to shake them up from their ego, to shake them up from not wanting to accept and not looking to be open to appreciate and accept that there's a creator from the world. So once it was a bitush, it was a certain level of humility, of humbleness, of breaking that ego, so then every person naturally believes. That was a way for them, that was a gate for them to accept the oneness of Hashem. May we be inspired, may we be able to see this every day in our lives, not take anything for granted, appreciate what Hashem is giving us every day, and we should be thankful. Birchu lemisha amar vayel, let us bless to the Creator of the world for everything we have till the coming of Mashiach. B'kar mamish. Amen.